First of all, we just want to remember where we are on enrollment. That prior to COVID, we had slowed to 1% a year, 3 years in a row. And then, we took a decline of 1.8% this year, and we're projected another 0.7% decline. About 400 kids over a 2 year period. Um, that we are going to continue to monitor this and look at this every year as we go through this type of process. And as we get to 90% and as we surpass that 90% max capacity and move closer to 100, we've got a number of things that we can consider using as options for us, tools in our toolbox, so to speak. As we have looked at our bonding capacity, it is limited, and it's a real constraint for us. And because of that limited bonding capacity, we really need to look at multiple different capacity relief tools. That's something we will continue to monitor as property values change, over the next few years. Here's the biggest takeaway that I want everybody to get is that because we've slowed, we have time. I think I said it in the breakout room that I was in that, I look at 2024 and 2025 and 2027, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, we'll do this here and we do this here, but we don't need to make decisions in 2021 about 2025 or 2027. We don't know what is I'm gonna get to where I can see all of y'all now. We don't know what our reality is going to be. We don't know what our financial reality, our fiscal reality, our demographic reality is going to be, our political reality. So we don't need to make decisions about, okay, we're just going to do this now. We're going to do this in 2025. What we need to say is, okay, we've got slow, predictable growth. We're monitoring it every year. Internally, we're monitoring it every quarter. And so it's not going to sneak up on us. And we've got a lot of options ahead of us. And we need to come together as a board and leadership and community to determine what's going to be the best thing for the whole district moving forward to manage our growth. So we've got time and we've got options, and that was the whole thesis of tonight. So I'm going to stop here, and now we're all in the big group. I know we put some things in the parking lot. If there's anybody wants one last thought or two or question or two, love to entertain that right now. I know we've gone a little past what we thought we would go, but I'm gonna take any questions anybody might have. Wait time is always hard on virtual calls. We all know that now.
I think it's one of those things where just having to process a lot of information, but it's good information to know. And you can't be prepared if you don't have the information in front of you.
Thank you, Mr. Finley. Thank you for your leadership, Mr. Pipito, Ms. Seaver. Thank you all for this, for what you do for our district, for being on this call and listening to the information. I do appreciate that.
I thought it was really great information. I think it's really good that a large group gets to see this information. And I really appreciate those of you who were citizens, community members, taking the time to be involved with this, because it is really important that you understand and know this stuff. So we have people out there who are hearing what's going on, other than the school board members and staff members and that sort of thing. So I appreciate the fact that you guys take the time to do that. Community members. So thank you. And thanks for the information too. The great discussion in our groups. So I thought it was well worth the effort.
Thank you, Mr. Pipito. And we really appreciate you doing this. Having a Citizens Advisory Committee, having DIC, having our other folks, Education Foundation coming in and coming alongside us to help us process this is hugely important for us. And that's why we're adding more. We want to give you more information to process. We want you guys to help wrestle with us and chew on the financial realities that we have. So we appreciate you taking time this evening to do it. It's longer than we expected, but I appreciate you allowing us to lay that out for y'all this evening. And I do want to say that JD, thank you to all the ELT members for taking this data and putting it in the spreadsheet. And JD is going to be compiling this and getting it out to us. And JD can tell us more about how that's going to work here in a second. But I want to say thanks to JD for putting this presentation together and bringing this information, for Wayne for providing all this financial data, and his staff for helping us get this good financial data for us to look at. Kelly, thank you for captaining the ship for us today and getting us in and out of rooms and helping with that. And just thank you all for spending your time. So that's it for me. JD, finish this out. What else we need to talk about moving forward?
It's never a Zoom meeting without somebody talking on mute, right? So there it was. I waited to the very end to do it. So no, just again, thank you. Dr. Reed said thank yous already. But I will get the presentation from SDS, from Brent. I'll get that posted up to our CAC website. I'll also get our campus forecasting presentation posted to our website as well. We had a plan to record our Zoom this evening, but that plan went down in flames a little earlier. And so I apologize for not having it recorded. We will get both presentations up on our website. If you're looking for that, just go under the facility and planning department, and you'll look at the CAC webpage, and we'll have the links there. I'll hope to have those up tomorrow. The feedback that we took tonight in our groups, really appreciate the feedback. I know we had some really good conversations in ours. It sounds like we did in all the groups. So we'll be taking that data and all that feedback and kind of putting all that together, and then we will share that back out with our groups and with our board of trustees as well. So that's all I have. Again, thank you everyone for attending this evening. And Dr. Ely, you can send us off.
I do have a handheld version of the video, so we'll see what we can do.
Okay. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a great evening.